Warning, it's...
Before we plunge into the mayhem with Nasty Nova, Love Bambina, Chelsea J, Sassy Bree, and Lucian Locks on the Ghetto Games podcast. Disclaimer, we are not licensed therapists, we are not medical doctors, we are not legal advisors. The thoughts, views, and opinions we're throwing out here are purely for your entertainment. This podcast is all about keeping it real and amusing. We engage in discussions and games with fantastic guests, covering everything from social and political issues to spirituality and beyond. However, let's be clear, it's all for the sake of entertainment. Some info might be true, some might be, well, a bit of creative storytelling. And just so we're on the same page, don't even consider attempting any of this at home. We might be trained in the art of wild entertainment, but looking out for your best interest? No, not our thing, or our own for that matter. So, fasten your seatbelts for the wild ride.
You are now tuned into the Ghetto Games Podcast.
Welcome to the Ghetto Games Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome to the Ghetto Games Podcast. Today we're playing a game called Out the Gutter, which is really definitely a double entendre, but we'll get to that later. Essentially, each person has a card, or a couple of cards that have a word on it. They are trying to get us to guess that word without us referring to any of the words on the list. There are a couple words associated with that main word on the list. And that's a no-no word. So if I hear that word, I'm going to ant you, okay? Mm-hmm. So
you have all the words?
It's true. I do. Mm-hmm. I actually do have all the answers. I am not Sway. Okay. So, are you guys ready to kick this off? This is going to be a lot of fun, I think.
We
have one question.
Okay, yes.
Can you use props?
You can.
Okay.
You can do literally anything you want. You can act. You can actually talk in this game. You just can't say the words on your list.
Got you. Okay.
Joining us, of course, we have our hosts, Chelsea Jade, Nasty Nova, Sassy Bree, Lucian Locks, and of course, it's me, Bambina. Of course. So let's get it rocking and rolling.
S3x.
Yeah, I am. I'm excited. I'm excited to see.
All right, who's going first? Me?
Come on, Jade.
I saw you rubbing on them breasts over there.
All right. So
She cold.
this is something that women do not have.
Penis.
Testicles.
She
Balls.
seen it. The car was laying on the floor.
No, I didn't see yours.
All right. Fucking dead.
Bitch, you
Oral.
couldn't wait.
Oral sex.
Keep going.
Dildo.
Sloppy.
Slob on a
soppy.
knob. Yeah. Slob on a
It's
knob.
another name. I'm not doing it no more.
You was doing a great job. I was getting into it.
Another
What's the demo?
blowjob.
Try another.
Blowjob?
Blowjob.
That was it.
Give us a
Blowjob.
demo.
Good job.
Blowjob.
Can
That
you-
wasn't a blowjob.
Can you
A
run it
blowjob
back?
is just a
Can you
regular.
run it back?
You
That
was
was-
doing some other
No,
shit.
you
run it
probably
back.
deep throat
I don't know what a
that
blowjob
joint.
in the
Ain't
game
you
is.
in
Okay,
the
show
spit?
us what you believe a blowjob is.
Yeah.
What
She
I'm
showed
doing
you.
is-
Show
do
us
the spit,
now.
do the spit
Show
part.
us now.
Give
I
me
want to
the
see the
it
slob.
now.
I want to see the slob.
Good job,
Yeah.
Chelsea. Good job.
I want to
Chelsea.
see you. I want to see you spit on the tip and
I
then
want to
do
see
the.
I
Corinne
wanna see you eat some
Steffens
pussy, then what?
Superhead.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Give
Never
it to
mind. I
me
don't even want to talk
with
about
the
it.
double
Show me that.
Mr. Marcus vibe.
I don't
Show
eat
me all your
vagina. Show
skills.
us your hand movements.
It was like this.
Yeah. That's
Ain't
what
that
I
what y'all be
needed.
doing?
I want to hear the noise with it. Where's the noise? Ryan.
That's good.
That was really good. You did
Okay.
good.
Go ahead, Bree.
It's my go. Okay.
Bree.
You said we use
Eat your
props.
vagina.
She wants somebody to eat vagina so
I'm
bad.
sorry.
You said we could use props, right?
You gonna use me?
If you have
Girl, nipples.
Nipples.
Areolas.
Yeah.
Girl.
Whoop.
Talking about good
Areolas.
balls.
Got that quick.
She
I
got
was
that
trying
good
to
bra
say
because
she
I
had
couldn't feel that nipple at all. So
Yeah,
she definitely got the good
We
bra.
got
on,
good
that's
at
for
this
sure.
game.
She got it when they got the crease in the corner.
Pains. Girl, because how
Grandma
you know they got
got it.
creases? She be touching
Grandma
me.
got 'em.
She's touching me too much today,
Who,
bitch.
Chelsea?
My
Y'all
grandma-
are
Yeah,
really
Chelsea
over there
ain't
fondling
nowhere.
yourselves. I don't know if you're aware.
They hates.
Weak.
Lucian, it's your turn.
Is it?
It is.
Oh,
Because
shoot.
I got all
What
the
was
points.
yours?
I got 2 points.
Areola.
Oh, shit.
Because she said nipple,
All
I
right.
said no.
All right.
I didn't say nipple. I just.
What happens at the end of
Ejaculation.
sex for men?
Come.
Bitch.
Nut. She saw your card too.
No!
I didn't
Y'all,
mean to call
these
her a
are
bitch, but
too fucking
girl,
no,
they're
I'm
very
a freak bitch.
I was
She said back there with black
She's
white
a freak
makeup.
vanilla bitch.
Yeah, I'm nasty. What did y'all expect?
These are her answers.
did you make these
Yeah,
cards?
she
no,
made
nigga,
this game.
I would not know.
And also ashy.
I mean, we all get points because you guessing so good.
No, I'm getting all the points.
What?
Moving on to round 2. In this round, we won't be doing any movements or gestures, only talking and sounds. Okay, back to you, Chelsea Jade.
All right, here we go. You do this when you are trying to Your vibrator does what?
Make you come.
Vibrate. Say.
Masturbate.
She really
You could
is.
have
I'm
said
too
2 fingers or
nasty.
something. That was on there. 2 fingers. Oh. She done made this.
That was
No, I did not.
Yeah, no,
This is too easy.
That wasn't my first
Oh, what? Oh, that was your first one.
experience.
Oh, excuse the fuck out of me.
Are we talking about vibrating
It was
experiences?
ruined. Yes.
It wasn't her first rodeo.
All right.
Horny.
You
Pornhub.
put it inside of you.
The dodo.
Oh,
Yeah, freaky bitch.
freak bitches over there.
We just talk about the
That was it.
Freak nasty.
Dildo. I couldn't say shape, toy, plastic, penis, penetrate.
Oh, okay.
You put it inside you.
They did it.
Is that what you said?
She was ready
Yeah.
to put that. Dildo. He tried to do the
Okay,
That's the thought couch over there.
little freaky bitches.
let's go, sassy Bree.
Nasty Jade.
Nasty Jade. I like the fusion.
Yeah.
I'm weak. All
That was
right.
good.
See, nasty Jade.
All right. So, all right. BDSM is considered what? And also,
Whips and chains.
no, you can get these twists done at the Africans.
Sister locks.
No,
Senegalese.
think put it together.
Micro
BDSM, and you can get these twists done at the Africans. Y'all get me tight.
Swiss braids.
They go together. BDS the fuck M and twist that you can get at the fucking.
Senegalese.
Come on, Chelsea.
Senegalese twist.
It's in the family.
Sister
It's in the
locks.
family. No, they shorter. They're shorter.
Marley.
No. What the fuck?
Where's the timer?
Keep going. Give me some more. You should've thrown
Even,
that
I
out.
can't. Y'all know what
No,
BDSM? You know, you definitely know what BDSM is.
You know, like that.
Maybe
The
not. Is
beat.
that an acronym?
Is that whips?
Yes.
I don't know.
It's-
A beat?
Cause whips and chains.
All right,
man.
Anal beads.
What is BDSM?
Time is up.
It's
No, Tom.
BDSM
Time
is
to
like
get
the
live.
little, like she
Time
said,
to
the
get
whips and
to
chains.
He
But
looking at
what
the
is
board
that
in his eye.
considered?
Cover the card up.
What is that considered as far
Cover the
as?
card, no.
No, I'm talking about the whole thing, the BDSM piece. Leave the
Erotica.
toys out.
Erotica twist.
I'll smack you. Talk about fucking erotica twist. Chelsea,
Twist.
What? You got me.
Sam,
lost.
where are you?
Locks. What?
These
I
are
think it's
these
a
are
wrap
short
on
twists
this.
that you can get at the Africans.
Bob.
We've all had them.
I never had
Twist.
them.
The hair is
Gel
twisted.
twist?
I
No,
never had
the
You would
hair
think
is
that Bree would've
twisted and it's
moved
curly
on
at
to
the
this.
end.
It's
Y'all
not working.
getting me the fuck
Fresh
tight
tip. Bree
because I thought this was
is
gonna be
not
easy.
working.
Twist?
Yes, they're short.
What is
You,
this?
matter of fact, now you probably will see studs wearing them. Now, back then I wore them, but now it's
Two-strand
studs.
twist?
No, it's with hair. It's with weave.
Take the mic away.
Micro braid.
Take it away.
They're twist
Senegalese.
shorter.
I just said Senegalese twist.
Dreadlocks.
Get upset here.
Throw sister locks away and the
When
dreads.
y'all
That's
see
not a
this word,
twist. That's a lot.
All right.
Give me a
okay,
done.
okay.
Give me some more.
Black hair can be this type of texture.
Cankalon.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Kinky fucking twist. Why is that so hard? I don't understand.
the braided hair. What was it?
Cakalon. Calicolon.
What is going
Y'all
on?
know I love the good hair.
So fucking
So
Good
what
braid.
And why do you know that?
Kinky.
kinky twist.
Bitch.
What do you mean? What was the word? Kinky.
Kinky was the word. That's some stupid shit.
So y'all ain't never
BDSM.
y'all ain't never heard
In
the
the
that.
curly
African store.
fries. Then they
So
got
y'all don't
kinky.
see y'all don't
kinky
see studs
fries.
now with
What?
kinky
Kinky
twist.
fries.
Bitch, don't nobody do that no more. That bird ass shit.
2000.
I seen some. I went to this shop. Well, y'all know I'm in Charlotte now. I went to this shop the other day, and the basketball studs was in there getting kinky twist.
That's the
fucking
basketball
stupid.
stuff.
They were.
Basketball studs.
Girl, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's the little girl
Very
type
good.
shit. When their mama won't let them get dreadlocks and they can't come out yet.
So y'all ain't never had kinky. Well, I
I've
know you
never had
haven't.
kinky twist.
I don't think I
You've never seen me with
dreadlock.
kinky
don't
twist.
think I can see you with them.
Bitch.
You've never had kinky twist. You either?
Kinky twist? That
Oh,
shit's
that must have been a
cheap.
down south
There's
thing.
some cheap shit.
Why was it cheap?
I used to laugh at girls with kinky twists because
I
they
had
used to
them.
go in on them bitches up here. They just get locks. You want
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
The prerequisite to the locks.
Yeah, shit.
It's the baby Senegalese, as she say.
It ain't nothing like Senegalese.
All right.
No, they
All
definitely
right. Lou, you got one?
Mine's simple.
Okay.
Everybody, all the cast member has one except me.
A vagina.
Oh wow, that was super easy. What a cop out.
I still won.
I was
gonna
about
make
to,
it
I was
hard.
about to say
That was
big
good.
click,
Make it
but then I
hard.
realized I
Big
wasn't
click.
in that
fact
family.
that
So
one of the words on the list was fishy.
What?
That's how I know that Sheena made these cards.
I
but
did not.
You made these cards.
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
make
let
these
y'all know so
motherfucking
y'all can all
cards.
see it.
You had fishy?
Yeah, it's fishy on there.
Oh, wow.
Today's episode is sponsored by Varo Bank. Join Varo and spend $20 within 30 days, and you and the Ghetto Games podcast both earn $30 each.
What if we just did it ourselves? What if we stopped waiting for anything to change and just pulled ourselves up? Not by our bootstraps, but instead, what if we all pulled each other up?
Hand by hand, dollar by dollar, community by community, toward less worry, more stability, and a better life.
What if we could do that? What if that was possible? What if there was a bank for the rest of us? Money shouldn't just work for some of us. It should work for all of us. Varo, a bank for all of us.
Today's episode is sponsored by Varo Bank. Join Varo and spend $20 within 30 days, and you and the Ghetto Games podcast both earn $30 each.
Really enjoyed your game, Bambi.
Yeah.
We are going to have a deep discussion today about the evolution of sex. I do want to let you know I have Chelsea Jade, Sassy Bree, Lucian Locks, and Love Bambina here with me. And the reason why I actually want to talk about this is because I was speaking with my great aunt. Yes, my great aunt. And she let me know that my grandmother had one day, probably in the 70s, I believe it was, she said, "Hey, I heard they're putting their mouth on that thing now." As in, men are eating women out.
Oh.
And then I got to thinking like, oh, y'all wasn't always doing that? When did that start? So I actually looked it up, and apparently, this is the history in America, that there was some movie that came out, and they had insinuated that's what they were doing. It was a black and white film.
Oh.
And the man was eating them out, and so everybody started to kind of catch on. But then,
Pop culture.
Thought about it, and I looked a little deeper. I said, well, what about the men? Same situation. A woman was doing it, but in a movie, they didn't show the parts. They just showed the insinuations. But then I dug a little deeper, and apparently a man was dying, and a woman was like trying to get him to come back to life, and she like sucked his ding-a-ling, and he came back to life back in the 1800s. Wow. So that was like an Indian tale. I don't know the man's name.
Just suck his dick and he'll get well.
She licked it. She said he licked it, and he woke up.
So she didn't suck it.
Remedy
she licked it.
for
She licked it and
all
sucked it.
concerns. Suck the dick.
So then I got to thinking like,
That's
what
Lil' Kim
else?
got
Like,
from.
cause we kind of, everybody that the Adam and Eve story is kind of iffy. Not gonna hold you. So what else and where did this stuff happen? Because the first people that have sex, even though they say it's Adam and Eve, we don't really know.
So what was sex like before in the beginning?
Right. Like,
What do you think?
Were they
What do y'all
dirty?
think?
Because were they taking baths regularly?
I mean, well, at the beginning, we talking about cavemen. We talking about organized civilizations.
Yeah, whatever. I feel like whatever was feasible at that time. That's what sex was. So
Because they
if
didn't
it
have
was,
condoms.
if they had to be dirty, if they had to have sex raw, if they got it however they got it, and to procreate.
I was about to say, I think that's what the initial reason was to procreate.
Yeah.
So
Not
the
for
pleasure was
pleasure.
more so for the men, but for the women, that was what that looked like.
It was a
So
motive.
For-
yeah, they was trying to have babies.
Quite a few centuries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they was definitely trying to have babies for
Quite a few
sure.
centuries.
And I feel like, to your point about male pleasure, that's been a big, like, focus for a long time. Like, sex for male pleasure. So I think definitely evolution has kind of steered in that direction, probably.
Well, I don't know, because now women are like, they real vocal about it.
Oh, yeah. These days, 100%.
I'm not done. A lot of women back in the day, they just hurry up. You seen Color Purple when they was humping on him? She's like, oh God, you're done. Good.
Well, that's because she wasn't into him.
No, it's a lot of women back in the day that wasn't into them. Well, they was married to them.
I think all of them were like that.
They were like,
they was very missionary.
Hurry up.
Yeah, get this over with.
Well, a lot of it was also arranged and families, because like right after Reconstruction, like slavery, people were trying to build families back. So they were like, oh, your family has some money, let my family with some money meet your family. So it was just a lot of people making arrangements for vitality and like different things. So yeah, 100%. Even when you think about Color Purple, like it was a transaction. Celie was a transaction. Yeah. So
I don't know. I think about sex too, as far as like on the woman perspective. I think the evolution is really more on, per se, right now of the women perspective, because now I say around the civil rights movement, women empowerment movement, women have equal rights movement. I see in history that's when women see that they don't have to be a Celie, they don't have to be a wife, they don't have to be a mother, and they can go out and seek their own pleasures. And from that evolution, where today women like their ass ate, they like to eat ass.
I'm doing that
shit early. Okay, they doing it early.
First date,
getting ass ate. Because I know my grandmother didn't get her ass ate. I know she didn't.
Yeah, I don't think my grandmother.
And I don't think she was getting her vagina ate either. To be honest with you,
my grandmother was a freak.
I don't know, but they nasty. I feel
don't
like
think they was doing
my
that.
grandparents are nasty.
They might have. My grandmother might have been giving my granddad head, but he definitely. I don't think he was doing it back to her.
I definitely think my granddad was doing it, or is, however, back to my grandma. But
see, they got a thriving relationship. I like that. People be grossed out about older people having sex, and I'm like, it's cute. Like, I mean, yes, I don't want to be like in the room, but I think it's cute that they still have their thing going.
I think they should.
Yeah. Like, I think that's so weird for people to be like, oh, they don't.
I mean, do you go to Twitter and search old people porn?
No,
but I also don't. Yeah, but I also don't search for pilgrim porn. But
hold up,
some people are into that.
They got that.
White people.
Porn? What is pilgrim porn?
The pilgrims. Who are the pilgrims? The people who killed all the Native Americans. What they look like?
So they dress up as pilgrims?
That sound like cosplay. Like
no, they don't. I'm talking about
that a category?
I need definitions of these things. Y'all are just throwing them out here, and I don't know.
That's just a code word for Europeans. But yes.
Well, pilgrims, yeah. But cosplay, what is it?
Oh, cosplay.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that is.
Oh, you don't know what cosplay is?
Hell the fuck
It's
no.
just. It's just when you dress up as characters. It could be any character. It doesn't have to be sexual.
You can be a bunny, and then the other person can be a rabbit, and then y'all figure out y'all dysfunction.
Or they can be like
cosplay does not have to be sexual.
Why y'all just have sex?
It doesn't have to be.
A carrot, and he can be a bunny.
It's just about dressing up as a character.
But when we talk about the evolution of sex, I think what is influencing these changes, or not, well, I guess you could say changes or the evolution for women and for men, and for the dynamics of certain type of relationships, heterosexual, homosexual, pansexual, I feel as though, I don't even want to use social media, but I feel as though like pop culture acceptance is like pushing the needle, where certain people of influence, social media influencers or musical influencers or stars or whatever, and they talk about their experiences, other people can see that they may have an interest in that, and knowing someone else has done it, they're more comfortable with trying it and trying to experience that. So I feel like that's like where the evolution. Now you're talking to everybody. Once you go to Twitter, you're talking to the whole world. Once you go to Pornhub, you can see or search whatever you want to see. You might gotta pay for something.
Legal in your state, and you have a VPN.
That's true.
Yeah,
this is true.
But I think,
I mean, popular culture has a big effect on all of this, and obviously virtual and how our technology has taken off. Because when we were growing up, I mean, the internet was just starting, so like the way we access porn was different than the way that kids have access to it now, or people have access to it now. So I definitely think just the saturation of it.
So I got a question, kind of on the same subject, but in the same things, evolution of sex. So back in the day, to distinguish between a man and a woman, it used to be called sex. What's your sex? female, male. When do y'all think that the term went from sex to gender? Around what time?
I think it was always gender, but sex was more of a culturally appropriate term because gender is a scientific term. There's a male dog and a female dog. There's not a, so yeah. But I think that's more of like a cultural acceptance that we say in America. But to your point, I feel as though that's when I think the big push of the LGBTQ and the trans community, that push made it more appropriate to when you identify a person, you talk about the scientific term rather than the pop culture term or the accepted term, because that can be offensive in certain situations.
Did they start doing it with the transgenders?
It actually started with the feminist group back in the 70s. But you're on the right track, though. It was more of them trying to label themselves. What do I want to be called? So that's why it switched over
women
to
are the
gender.
ones
So
that started
women
the
are the
shit.
ones.
Yep, women are
Got
the
it.
ones that
And
started
transgenders are the ones that
But
are
you were
finishing.
right. That's exactly. Exactly.
They're taking advantage of it.
Definitely taking advantage of it. Definitely taking advantage. When do y'all think like mating for, and I know we kind of been talking about it, but when do you think it actually started mating for pleasure or sex, mating or sex for pleasure? When do you think it actually, around what
I
time?
already have my idea.
I think it was when the TV came on, movies and stuff.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm thinking bathhouses in Rome.
But
Pleasure
again,
for
if
women.
you go back to
Okay.
that, that's men.
Okay.
That's what I was saying
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
That's true.
Women, I would say like probably like 60s, 70s when they started bringing like the massagers into play.
Mordecai.
They were essentially
Y'all want to go to mall?
dildos.
Please remind me to tell y'all the time Lucian took me to get my nails done, and I ended up in a massage parlor, almost butt naked.
Yes, we'll bring it back.
I'll bring it back.
We'll bring it back. But yeah, I definitely think it's correlated to then when probably around the same time when people started shifting from having 2 beds to 1.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
That whole 2 beds thing,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
I think they still do that.
I would never do
I
that.
think the royal family still do that.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder what does that mean? Like, why are you in? Like, what does that mean? Like, I mean, not what does it mean, but
Well, my aunt ended me used to do it because my uncle was cheating. So she was like, "Girl, I'm not sleeping by you."
I mean,
but they didn't have 2 twin beds in one room.
Oh no, they was in separate rooms.
Okay,
but
They
they
was
were
on
in
the
the
same
same
side
house.
of the water.
because when I watch old shows, they had 2 beds in one room that they were sleeping in,
Crazy.
like
Yes.
black and white shows.
Like
Yeah.
that,
They couldn't afford 2
like that
rooms.
was culture.
Exactly. You said like,
Like that was a cultural thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 But they had kids, which was
No
crazy. What was y'all having
TVs
sex in?
and 2
That
beds
one
in
twin
the
bed,
room.
or did y'all push them together? Maybe they pushed
When you
them
want to have
together.
sex, you push them
Well,
together.
you know, the twin beds are. I mean, the king beds are nothing but.
2 twins.
2 twins.
twins.
No, I'm learning that.
Push them
That's
together.
why I don't like sharing that shit. I need 2 queens.
California.
I love that. I got
Yeah.
a king.
So besides, y'all said porn was one that kind of contributed
I
to
would
the
say
evolution of
TV.
sex.
TV.
Yeah.
Social media.
Movies, music.
Music heavy.
Entertainment.
Definitely
Yeah.
Y'all remember BET Uncut?
What?
TV
Oh,
shows.
I used to be up at 3:00 every time
Social
when that came
media.
in.
Catch that tip drill
You was
video.
playing with yourself when that
Okay.
came on?
Y'all, let me tell y'all.
There's no way in hell you was busting us the fucking tip drill.
I was busting this
And
Red
Romeo
Shoe
and Juliet
Diaries on
had
show.
sex. No way you was doing that.
All
Y'all,
I had was the audio. I didn't
Wait,
even have
hold
the
on.
visual.
What?
the porn. Okay, so I used to try to watch porn at my godmother's house, and
Please not the HBO porn.
it was definitely HBO or Cinemax. And
Never seen the dick on that shit.
Emmanuel, they never showed it. They never. You remember Emmanuel?
Yes.
Okay.
It got good.
And
right
it
before
wasn't
they took
even.
it
It
out.
wasn't
Yeah.
clear. It was fuzzy, and I would watch it through the fuzziness just so I could see them pretend like they was humping. Oh, or not pretend they was humping, but pretend like they was having sex. It was like
Was it
watching 2
just-
Barbies.
Was it just me? Where did y'all used to think like dicks would go like in a vagina? Did y'all think it used to ever think that it would go in a pee pee hole?
Well, I didn't really know what the pee hole was because I wasn't paying that much attention.
When I was younger, that's where I used to thought sex was, and I was like, why would any woman want to go through that? Like, this feels weird. Like, why would a woman want to have sex in her pee pee hole and deliver a baby through her pee pee hole?
Such a small.
And then as I got older, I
Yeah.
wish I would have kept that mind state
Because you would have never did it.
Yeah.
I
was telling my mom the other
But
day. I don't
figured
think
it
I
out.
lost my virginity until
Like, no,
college.
these are two different
I thought I was
hoes.
17, but I don't think I was 17. 'Cause when
This one's bigger.
This one's there. I can put my finger in here.
Hold on. When this nigga hit what?
this hole in college, it was a different type of feeling.
What?
I said, okay, let me say this. So, I've been telling people that I lost my virginity at 17 because that's when I thought I lost it. That's when I had my first sexual encounter. But I honestly don't think it was until I got to college. I think we were humping, and I just didn't realize because we were both virgins.
But you wasn't bussing.
No, they probably
hell
were.
no.
It was
He
probably like a
was
scissor type bus.
pretty much with a
Yeah.
penis. It was definitely that. But
Scissor
then
with a
when
penis.
we
You
got
never
to
came.
college,
I used to
me?
love
You
to
never
do
came.
that.
No, I
When you
never.
were scissoring.
No.
Yeah.
You said when you was scissor.
That's
But
what
when
you
I got to
said.
college, and it was one day I shifted my legs in a certain position that I had never done before, and that motherfucker slid there. I said, "Oh, so I've been doing this shit wrong the entire time. The entire time. Totally different experience.
Dead ass. Like the first 3 times I did it, I was like, this shit is horrible.
Like seriously."
Why would women want to do this?
But when you hit, when
never
they get it
had
the
that
right way, when you figure it out,
Yeah, that shit hurt.
What? The first time?
That shit
What?
I
hurt.
never
Trash
had that
can.
experience.
that's why I didn't know I wasn't doing it. When
That's
I
how I know
first
I'm a
felt, I was like, "Oh
virgin
no,
now.
that's not it. That shit hurt. Keep
I'm
that."
a virgin now. I'm back closed. This is closed.
Me, I think I am too.
Yeah, I'm sealed.
Signed,
Plug that
sealed,
hole.
delivered.
I'm yours. Yeah, that bitch is tighter than fucking Chelsea.
Listen.
Damn, nothing on Chelsea.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm crying.
There you go.
Not Dylan.
But yeah.
Can I tell y'all my story about the massage parlor real
Yeah.
quick? So, Lucian had said, "Hey, let me take you to get your nails done for your birthday." I'm like, "Bro, I don't want that." He's like, "No, we need to go. It's good. They got this wax, all this other shit." I'm like, "All right, bet." So he sends me the address. I walk in. The lady's like, I was like, "I have an appointment." She's like, "Okay, come on back." So it's really no service in this area. But he sends me the address. I'm like, "This here?" He's like, "Yeah, go in there. Tell me you got an appointment. They'll get you started." I'm like, "Okay." So she's like, "Couples?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Nice.
My
Yeah,
man.
maybe he did.
Yeah, maybe. She's like, "Okay, put the robe on, lay down." I'm like,
You got butterball naked in.
I had my top on. I took my shirt off and shit. And so Lucian calls me. He goes, "Hey, where you at?" I said, I'm in the bag." He's like, "Where? I don't see you." I was like, "I'm changing." He's like, "Why would you be changing?" I'm like, "Didn't you like surprise me with like massage?" He's like, "If you don't get the fuck out of there." The ladies in the front telling him, "Come on back." I'm like this.
Oh, they was trying to start some shit.
She was about to rub me down.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this nigga to pay them for something shit.
I mean, there's a few
Why you
well-known
taking your clothes off?
spots.
The people that had the appointment that I was coming in for were at the front. I'm in that man robe like this. Oh God!
I'm not Dylan.
Oh my
She said,
God.
she was like, "Are you coming back?" I was like, "I'll be back. I'm gonna go right next door, and I'll be right back."
You ain't go
Bitch,
back.
No, I
Oh
should have
my
went back. Cause she
gosh.
look like she do that type of shit.
Excuse me.
Y'all
Now
never been to a
that
happy
is
ending
funny.
massage spot?
No.
No,
I wanna know what
my
the transition
homegirls
here
used to
for.
do them.
Yeah,
I
but
do
I
too.
hear the price is just outrageous. Like there's a few spots I've heard about in the DMV area. I'm not gonna put any on blast, but one particular one in Woodbridge, the massage probably like $80, and then the
60 minutes.
right, and
Massage
then
is 60 minutes. Oh, I was
yeah,
about to say you ain't about to rub my clit for 60 minutes, baby.
but that's just the massage. So if you
be a
once your
rag.
time is running up or you about to run down,
I'm not.
Wait, time runs up.
well once your time is
they'll
getting
do your
close,
body, but they'll also do what you ask for.
yeah, but they expect a it
At
depends what you
any
ask for.
massage parlor or just this one in Woodbridge?
Has anybody
I don't
ever
know about
had?
the clit. I've never saw that, but I'm just
So-
saying in general, if you don't want to get like the full package of anything, you can get something else.
Oh.
Head.
Wow.
No. So
but-
again,
No,
that's
I don't
not
know if
on.
they-
You're not. You're
That's
when-
It's not on the menu.
Right, it's not on the menu. So you're going there for a massage, front and back, and when they massage your front, they're not massaging the private genitalia area.
Yeah.
Now, if you want that, they will give you a on the spot price, and it's usually start at least at $100. So you already pay your $80. You got to pay. I'm not paying $100 for no head from somebody. I can go home and get some head real quick.
Well,
You know, they
I
that
have
option.
never-
I need to see the price
Bitch,
list.
might
I
let you
have
lick me
never
up.
actually.
If you give me the price list, I might. You know,
$100, I'll let you do it. Then I ain't got to deal with you later. Yeah, please.
I'm screaming.
I think I might throw the $100
Can I come back
out
for a
too.
discount?
So I've never actually received it, but my homegirls used to give them, and they used to do house calls.
We're not putting that.
I knew them.
we
I
can't
knew
put
your
their
homegirls.
names.
No.
I think you may have met one of them, but they lived up in Charlotte, and they had a house together, beautiful home. They had a lot of scams. I'm not going to incriminate myself in nothing, but one of the things that they did, I was very impressed about. I was basically like the person that greeted the patron, brought them in, got them set up, if they wanted some tea, but they had all kinds of things that they would do, not just happy endings. Like they would, urinate on their, like whatever the
golden showers
person wanted. Yeah. Golden
or they
showers.
accepting a golden shower? Or they
No,
accept one?
they would do them. Everything they did was to their patron.
You are now tuned into the Ghetto Games Podcast.
Welcome to the Ghetto Games Podcast.